it would look like this, and all the animations would be basically skipped, okay? But because your team is able to beat the dungeon, all the animations would skip everything, and you'll be able to clear it at the final end. So hey guys, coldbrew here. Welcome back to another raid video. I hope you're having a great day today. We have some news today, and I'm not talking about the Void Rush and the Champion Chase that is happening this weekend, right? This is not what I wanted to cover and make you guys aware of. I just wanted to say that, just to cover this very quickly, this is a big part of the game where they want to entice players, especially before a fusion, a hybrid fusion, especially the one we have right now, waiting on the August the 3rd. They want you to spend your shards either now, so you don't have any for the fusion, and they also want to make you feel incentivized more to do so. And having guaranteed champions on the top reward makes you really feel like, okay, maybe I need to start spending a little bit for this one. But be careful, the whales will be out there trying to get the Prince Kaimar. I know players out there who still don't have him and would love to get a Prince Kaimar, so that is their chance to get him. So that's it. Basically, it's gonna be very difficult. I have like 75 voids, and I feel like zero confidence about getting you know, the top reward, right? I have the Prince Kaimar, so that's another incentive for me to just not do anything during this summon event that it will be going on. With that being said, the other big thing that I wanted to cover today, guys, is the raid digest news that Plarium has just posted. They of course want to announce that the code chase will be ending. So if I made a video about this also way before, but if you want to still get these rewards, you gotta click on that button there and apply the codes. I have videos on all the codes before that were posted on my channel, and I cover each and every one of those and the rewards available. So definitely check that out if you still haven't. If you want to make a new account and get advantage of all those freebies to boost up that account, get it going, a referral as an example, then yes, this is the time to do that. So definitely try it out and see if it still works. But this will probably be ending when the timer there, I think in game, I think the timer for raid Call of the Arbiter, let me check it, it's 6 days 7 hours, 17 hours. So yeah, you've got less than a week. Okay, here's the actual post. The other one was just a code chase explaining it, but this is the big news that I wanted to show you guys. Demon Lord time improvement is coming. So if you didn't know, guys, yeah, have a look at this one. We're focusing not only on adding new content to raid, but also looking to decreasing the time spent in the game. This was never their focus. This is just now their focus because maybe of backlash of many of the players. They're seeing their analytics. They want to try some things that they didn't think of before. But there it is. First of all, improvement will be applicable to all 6 difficulties and will be optional. So what this will be a quick battle mode for Demon Lord. This is huge for the game because they are acknowledging, first of all, that this is possible to be added to the game. So quick battles, and once they acknowledge it, it just opens up the possibility for other areas of the game to be added here. Faction Wars, Doom Tower, Campaign, Dungeons, all of those are applicable for a quick battle mode, all right? Just have the battle start and it's gonna end immediately. So what they are seeing though is that they'll have it very specific in terms of the requirements, where you need to be able to deal enough damage to be able to do the one key with your team. So what this says is that you also have to do it on full auto, and your team has to be comfortable with both the affinity of the clown boss and be able to get that one key. So I'm not sure how that's going to be calculated, because let's say if your team is on the edge most of the times to get the one key, sometimes it gets it. How will that go? Is the run going to start and immediately finish? Will the run even load up for you? We don't know exactly how it's going to be, but what Plarium has said to us is that this will be something that is coming very soon to the game, and I'm guessing will be with the start of the fusion. That's how soon I think. If they say very soon, in my mind, I'm thinking 3rd of August, so next Thursday. A week from now, we'll have this, possibly we'll also have the time to check it on the test server, so I'll be happy to showcase it as soon as from tomorrow. If they give us access to test server and this is on the test server, I will be able to try it out, but I won't be able to showcase it probably until Monday or Tuesday. That's where they usually lift the embargo for us to be able to post videos about the test server. So have that in mind. That being said, it's an amazing incentive for players out there to push a little bit of their clan boss keys, because now they'll be saving a ton of time, especially mobile players out there. This is huge because it just translates to just better battery life for your phone. I remember way back when I started playing Raid, I used to put my phone, right, do the clan boss, click on the clan boss. It was like an auto team, whatever I had, and then put it upside down on the desk while I was working, and then just lifting it up a little bit. Checking. Oh, did I get the 1 key? Not yet. Okay. Lifting it again. Okay. Lifting it again. Because I didn't feel like how it was extremely slow on my phone, even though my phone is okay. It's not the best phone currently in the market, but I remember it took a while, and my battery was just draining every day from me doing just the clan boss runs while at work. So it was, yeah. It is very stressful on your phone. So I hope to see in the future some more battles added to this one. And this, as I said at the start, opens up the possibilities for this feature to be added. The same thing that they added super raids in the game. I want to see quick battle mode. Very simple. They have no excuse after this for them to not add it. They'll eventually add it, I believe. But I wonder if they will limit it to non-dungeon areas, because the dungeon areas, I think, is where they initially mentioned that the reason they never added this before was because they want players to be focusing on getting better and faster teams so that they can get faster times. So if they added the quick battle mode, players wouldn't have the incentive anymore. So if they added it anywhere else, let's say the faction wars, then at least we'll be saving more time in there. The Doom Tower, let's say, where you're doing your multi-battles in there using your keys, I can totally see that. But it really depends on how soon they'll do that. Clan boss is a good start. I'm happy with that. Hydra would be another good time for that. But with the Hydra clash also coming in, maybe they want to keep that separate from the normal clan boss. Who knows? Then finally, we have some bug fixes on the new champions that they've added, Volcanen and the other one, Lady of Erith. I don't really care about that. It's a very specific niche kind of scenario where you have both of those champions, so you won't really matter. But even if you do, what they will be doing is changing some of the values of their skills and also affecting on how their skills work. So check it out if you want to in your own time. I think these are some okay champions, not the best champions of the game, but obviously some good champions for us to play around with. Then finally, raid on the Epic Game Store. It's a very weird one, because raid on the Epic Game Store means that you'll play on a separate account, and it's very weird. It does not let you to transfer. Let's say I want to log in with my account on the Epic Game Store. It doesn't let me, from what they say here. I haven't tried personally, but it's very weird, this kind of promotion they're doing. Next CVC will not be personal rewards, so that's cool. This will be way before the fusion, so I would say, yeah, save your resources. Then the red dot, some funny things here. And last but not least, we're very sorry for the stress caused by the nasty red dot on the events icon. It is gone, and we'll make sure it won't come back again without an invitation. Even if it returns, we'll be ready to meet it and conquer. All right, yeah, that's at least funny. I love it. But I think you all agree that this is like a big thing. I can't see a fault on this one. I can't see a fault on this one. Other than maybe for people who don't have the 1 key. That is honestly a good majority of the players out there who still struggle with the Ultra Nightmare difficulty. They might have a 1 key on Nightmare, but the Ultra Nightmare they might be struggling with. It is a big step to do the Ultra Nightmare on 1 key, even if you can do the Nightmare. It is a big step. Usually it's around the same time that you'll do both, but sometimes it is the exception that you'll be able to do Nightmare on the 1 key and an Ultra Nightmare with the 2 key, like a very high 2 key, but still pushing, slowly pushing. I remember my bad eater team was pushing like 60 million and just was trying as best as I could, but it wouldn't get to the 1 key. But eventually, once I got there, it was okay. But yeah, guys, this, by the way, reminds me of a big bug. I want to show you. Let me see if I can find a clip, and I'll show you what I mean. I couldn't find it on my own account, but this was I remember this bug 3 years ago. Stu Gaming made a video on this, all right? And what you would do is you would click somewhere multiple times on the index and it would bug out. And once you were able to do that, once you did those clicks, this image would appear, all right, in the index. And once that appeared, then all the bosses would appear as part of the index as well. I still think that this exists, but it's hidden underneath everything that Plarium has within their game code. And once you did that, right, you would just go into a normal fight. Just have a look at what he's gonna do right now. He is on the clown boss, okay? And what he does next will be to try and do a battle. Look at that. 1 second to clear stage 20. And let's have a look at when he actually does a run. So you would click on start, right? Have a look at what's happening now. It would look like this, and all the animations would be basically skipped, okay? But because your team is able to beat the dungeon, all the animations would skip everything, and you'll be able to clear it at the final end. So this was a big bug way back in 2021, 3 years ago, right? So 2020 actually. So it is something that they had available, I believe, in the game. I believe it was part of the developers toolkit. So when a developer has access to the game, they're able to do these kind of stuff to you know, test out teams, test out what is working, what is not. They have the 3x speed also on the developer client. We've seen images of that before. So there's a lot of things within the game that are hidden but have access to for only a specific number of people, and that's 100% of the time the developers, right? These kind of interactions, and sometimes they slip away to us, the players, and we play around. But since then they fixed these kind of bugs, obviously. But if you ever see somebody have like a 1 second clear on stage 20, that's because of this bug. So guys, this was the video. The cloud boss thing is huge, I believe, and it's another positive after the 2 good fusions that we have. The one that's starting on August, and Newt. I'm gonna start calling him Newt because Gnut is obviously very annoying to you guys. But yeah, thank you all for watching. Subscribe. I will see you in the next one. See ya.